Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking FX, let's talk Euro currency futures. The June contract went down below 117 today, 116.63 on the low, rallying a little bit in toward the close to about 116.87. Right around that closing point of down about 0.5%. Some of it having to do with Spain, some political turmoil, more trouble for the EU in general, with tension heating up in Spain with the calls for a no confidence vote in the Prime Minister from the opposition Socialist Party. Now, the Prime Minister's had sort of trouble. He hasn't had a really powerful hold on a grip on the ruling power at this point, but that just adds to the overall trouble in the EU as you get one political crisis after another, starting with Greece 4 or 5 years ago and just moving on through there. And now we're starting to get this sort of contagion in terms of populism and no confidence in the current governments, all the way traipsing through Spain now, which is weighing on the euro. Now, one of the solid spots in the Eurozone, and therefore one of the helpers of the European currency, is Germany, and Germany's IFO came in better than expected today. All levels of the IFO numbers, which is another sort of PMI, came in above expectations except for one, which was the business conditions, which came in unchanged versus the analysts' expectation, down only 0.3. So Germany continues to show decent numbers. They got a little bit of a weak inflation data 2 weeks ago, but prior to that, Germany's been this one bright spot economically speaking and somewhat politically speaking, although there was a little bit of a challenge to Angela Merkel before. She did end up working out a coalition government, so Germany's political system pretty much stable, and their economy seems to be stable as well. Now, Italian vol, we've been talking about the Italian situation for quite a bit, and the Italian volatility continues to weigh on the euro. We saw a sell-off of Italian equities today and higher rates on their bonds, and it's really that sort of back and forth volatility. Again, this is a populism problem, with Italy wanting to align more with Russia, with their current government and the coalition that's been formed. And this has also weighed on the euro. So the euro overall very weak. ECB still talking about wanting inflation, and the data and the political turmoil in the various countries of the EU not cooperating at all. This is Bob Iaccino talking about, again, weaker euro from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.